Well, hello there, fellow enjoyer of Lord of the Rings content and also Dawnless Days. How you doing? Quite penetrated by your kindness that you're here. I want to take a moment to shout out Rantian Aiden. Hopefully I'm saying your name. Aiden or Aideen. Please let me know if I'm saying it correctly. Who told me how to get the transfers of regions to happen. It happened. Now I have them running, just out of simple test. But the thing about it is, I have to be on good terms with that particular faction, and then some. So, with the dwarves at present, we are not really there. So, oh, wrong button. I was actually on the right button before, but now we have to work on it. So, we are going to have to be a little bit of a kiss-ass towards Erebor for some time. Right now, they don't like it because somehow I released troops to the Harajim Empire through my wars with obviously trying to take on more recruits so I didn't lose my armies in the south and the past treaties. So all those have to go off. But what we're going to do is we are essentially going to give them some money from time to time and increase their standing with us. That way, I can actually ask for the regions, because if I were to do that now with Kyoto Thungol, number one, I don't even have enough money. But number two, if I were to do so, and go over here, request region, they will more than likely not do so because they still dislike us. So we need to fix that in this episode. And I think for the majority of today, we are going to be on the campaign map. We have a new edict that we can put over here. Let's go for... I don't know if we're good with tax. How much money? It is rich fertility. I feel like we could make Athelion pretty rich. Construction costs, my several provinces. We do need to get these two buildings set up. So yeah, let's commission some public works up in here. And then, what was the other one? In Horondor, okay. We also should start working. It's plus 10, so that's really good too. Yeah, a lot of building stuff done over here. So we're just going to commission public works until it's pretty much all said and done. And then the next region that we're going to want to get into control, or somebody to be there, is going to be the Harad Coast, also known as the Haven of Umbar itself. So who is going to be Anthor? I guess you're going to be the guy to go down there. And we need him here. Is there a way to... So we can work on the public order. That's not bad. I think also maybe commissioning the public works here too may not be a bad idea. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's do that across the board. That should be what we're doing. We already have this guy down here too, so that should be fine. And Aragorn should be making his way back up north. I actually don't know where he is. We'll find out. We'll find out. And then the next task is going to be to go after the Druidane and really take out all of these, going up towards what I would imagine to be Londare over here. Yep, that is indeed it. What is this one? Oh, wait a minute. That's not Tharbad, is it? Tharbad is further... Is there a way for me to check the entire map? Hold on. So the bridge of Tharbad is here. Right there. Okay, so that's not that as okay. I'm right on that one. It'll be very interesting once they have this region all done. They have mapped it out. You can kind of see it through here. But let me see if I can zoom it in any further. If I can click over to like this spot, for example, won't let me get this any larger. This is probably where Anuminas is going to be, and then right here, probably where Fornos is going to be, and then obviously Fenestrunen, I would guess somewhere like around here. It's gonna be sick. I can't wait to see what they add more with this mod. And then more than likely we're gonna be fighting Theoden at some point because, well, he's been doing some weird shit, and I don't know. I don't know. I feel like we can roleplay it as if the amount of corruption has come back, and now we have to just essentially be like, hey, you're not a suitable caretaker anymore. We need to essentially take back the territories that we owned before. And we can do that in a way and still roleplay with it because we're building the beacons. And with the beacons, that'll allow us to recruit some units from Rohan so they can be the loyalists. I kind of like that. I like that idea. Okay, how is your standing with me now? What? Why? Treaties with Rohan? Yeah, because... What did I just say? Because they're fighting them. They are fighting them all the time. I might have to fight Erebor. If I have to, I fight the dwarf. Whatever. Because at that point, there's only so much I can do. Okay, let's go and upgrade Andros, please. And let me take a look-see at the Morannon itself. We have to convert all of these, so let's go with a sheep pen over here. The fertility here is meager. Wow, it's in fact going to do something. Swap that over to a fountain. And swap this over... Let's go for the pottery. Yeah. And then the Morannon has been conquered, so we don't need to do anything with this building. What about here in Minas Ithil? Oh, okay. Let's go ahead and build Minas Ithil itself. And then the center might as well go for the trader. I kind of like the trader. Yeah, let's go for the trader. That's going to give us some more money anyway. Yeah, so I might have to change up the plans and actually go and fight the dwarves instead. That'll be interesting. They are pretty damn strong. But our economy is growing, and that's really, really good for us, too. Be able to field a lot better armies and such. I'm going to be handing Faramir his Athelian Rangers here soon. And luckily, the patch went through, so this is now the new patch. Oh, nice! Okay, Umbar has been... cleansed, wonderful. What our dominance is at 7 still, so it hasn't gone up. Oh, I do not know why he can't move. Okay, that's interesting. And I might as well just go for the Tower of the Moon right now. So those are going to be the last 2 bits and pieces here. What about in Minas Tirith? How are we doing here? Can't do anything with the Rebloom tree. What's this one going to do? Engineering order. May not be a bad idea to have that, yeah. And also get the foundry in the city. And screw it, go for the inn. Orlong, let's give you... Lord of the Fiefdoms, whatever. And Boromir is just still stuck down here. We're going to have to move him later on once we have this area under control. And I do need to go over here and rebuild a lot of this stuff. So Umbar needs to be built up even further. I totally forgot about that. And we're sending our scouts up north just to check and see what's going on over there in preparation for the next phase of this. I'm going to try to be a little bit nicer with the elves, just in case Erebor decides they want to attack, because at this point, they are not happy at all. Okay, let's build up Umbar itself, thank you. You didn't move at all, so I guess I'll move you myself. Let's take a look-see at the diplomacy again. Okay, now they're getting better. It's weird. Here, I'm going to give you a gift. How much is a large gift? A large gift would make sense. I'm just going to go through this turn and not do anything substantial. The Outrider Station over here in Minas Ithil could probably be destroyed. But I do want to build up the sheep pens and probably the grain mill. Let's just do that. Nothing further, because we're going to get 23,000 over the end turn. And that might be enough for a large gift to them. And I do believe at this point, the outlier being Rohan, they have to be destroyed. They'll come after the Druidain themselves. So I've been kind of spiraling into the Lord of the Rings universe, just even more so with my own watching of lore videos and stuff like that. So I want to ask, what do you guys really enjoy about the Lord of the Rings universe? Is there something in particular you like over another bit of the lore? For example, it could be region, it could be race, it could be one of the Valar, the Maiar. Are you interested in what the motivations were for Myron deciding he wanted to side with what's his name, Melkor, way back in the time before time? What is it? What about Lord of the Rings fascinates you the most? I guess that's probably the best question. Alright, you go here. Payments, offer gift. Okay, generous gift is 30,000. Might as well. I'm just gonna do it. Make them as happy as they can be. That's improving now. Past treaties with Rohan. Yeah, that's the problem. It's deteriorating because we're trying to be nice with Erebor now, and they don't like that. But do I care? Not particularly. I really don't, in fact. Royal Archery Range here. Let's go for the library in Minas Tirith. And Aragorn is almost home. I'll just let him go by himself. He knows the way, I hope. We need to check on the Morannon here in a second. It'll be a big fight. We don't have to fight the elves. The elves, for some reason, didn't go anywhere else except for beelining it to the Morannon, which is fine. I'm taking it. But we have to fight the dwarves. They have sprawled like no tomorrow, and it is scary. It is very scary. So this is going to increase dominance points. That's 15, and then this gives us 45. That's pretty sick. And Minas Tirith has now been fully built up, which is great. I want to check to see the dominance now. We're almost at dominance level of 8. Almost. And we're getting as much as we can to the next stage. Okay, how are they doing now? It's still at 1. I don't know if, like, giving constant payments to them is a good idea, but 8,000 is something I just skirt on over. There we go. Okay, so now we're going into 7. Okay, plus 7. Okay, move you. Thank you. And then Arnon and all these. Let's work on the stuff here. So Osgiliath can have another upgrade. We're going to bring it to tier 4. Upgrade the sheep pens. I'll go for the royal archery range. Why not? And one more turn, we have the beacons. That'll be pretty cool. Oh, right. Okay, so I don't know why still around here. Go for the scholar. I know why. And you are the governor here, which governor over in this side probably would benefit from anything trade related, correct? Hunter, upkeep, animal husbandry, sailor. Yeah, I think that's probably the best one down here in Umbar. And I've yet to work on any of these. It's fine. It's fine. There are some that we can get, but I want to min-max them just a little bit, so we'll be a little bit better. Bring up this agent as well. And then Aragorn should be able to make it into Minas Tirith in 2 turns. We can take him to Osgiliath instead. Yeah, that works. And then Faramir will come out of Minas Ithil so we can give him the Ithilian Rangers and probably the Blackroot Vale Archers. I think I want to do that. Let's give Aragorn a balanced force for Gondor, like a professional Gondorian army. And maybe even some soldiers from Rohan itself, unless they have a unit cap. That might be a thing. I've yet to check that. Never tried it. Never tried it. I tried a Elves campaign recently just on my own. Holy crap, their units are so insane. Took out Dol Guldur relatively quickly and all that good stuff, but you have to blitz like no tomorrow. Alright, so let's go over here. We are going to give you all of these rangers. Thank you. And the Prince of Ithilien can probably just go back to... I will roleplay this properly. We're going to take him to Imad Arnon. And then with Aragorn here, let's disband them. I want to see the Rohirrim units. Okay, so why can't we recruit during the Beacons of Gondor recruitment event? Really? Oh, we could also upgrade that even further. Greatly increases the number of available fiefdom units. Oh, I see. Well, that's kind of cool. Build that and build that. And you might as well go ahead and build that too. We're building everything. That's awesome. Mainly in these 2 provinces. Build this, build this. And then next turn, Aragorn is going to go into Minas Tirith and probably get a couple more units. I'll get rid of the 2 onagers in favor of trebuchets. And then the Gondor-trained Anorian patrollers, I'm going to probably swap out in favor of recruiting some units from down here, because this is where we do indeed have our stables, our royal stables. I mean, look at all that. You already have the maximum number recruited. Like, I don't know where they are, unless they're considering the general units to be those particular ones. I'm not certain. But we have Gondor Spear Cavalry, and we also have Gondor Cav just themselves. So our swords and our lances, which are a lot better than these guys, I dare say. But these ones, they're all heavy spear cav. Okay, Give a stonemason here. We have these guys move into different positions, and we're essentially just going to go from this side of Gondor over in the east all the way to the west with upgrading and whatnot. Western Gondor has pretty much just been neglected, but at least nothing bad happened over there. I think like one time they were attacked, and that's it. Okay, you go here. Thank you. And let's get rid of these two. Now, what is my reputation with them? Okay, they are indeed green. So, I want to try and see if I can snag Cirith Ungol from them. Go to Erebor. Request region. 50%. Yeah. They gave it to us. Nice. Awesome. Okay, let's go ahead and change that out. We're going to change that to a monument. And we're going to rebuild all this good stuff. And then we're going to hopefully snag Durthang from them. And then I don't really care about whatever the hell else they have up in here. They can keep Barad-dûr for all I care. I really don't want to be marching all in there and dealing with that crap. No, thank you. No, thank you. Might as well just give him a little bit more money. Because that's going to deteriorate things a little bit. Offer a little gift. I'm drowning in money. So I don't mind sharing the wealth, as it were. Okay, back over down here. Let's see what we can do here. So the fertility is poor. I think we'll go for a lot of industry over here. Industry and centers. Yeah, let's do that. And same for over here. We do need to make sure we have enough food, which the sheep pens over on these two sides, plus the cattle pens and the orchard there, should be fine. So yeah, let's go for another center, and then we'll upgrade you into a fountain. And that's all of our money really spent. Oh, his army needs to be changed 100%. I mean, they're good. They're not as good as them. And the Athelian refugees can probably be swapped out as well. Okay, let's go into Minas Tirith. Yeah, I've never even gotten the chance of recruiting Citadel Guards at all. Not sure what that's all about. Thank you for my region. It belonged to me at one point anyway. Took a little bit of time for them to acknowledge it, but it's okay. Let's see if we can snag Durthang right now, too. Then I won't have to bother them anymore. They're really the only regions I wanted. Durthang. Come over here to Erebor. They did not want it this time. Okay. They want to hand that over. We'll keep trying. Okay, Minas Ithil or any of these guys can get a boost, and the main settlement can be built up, so let's go ahead and do that. And we already have the Royal Archery range over here. We should get probably a center built up. What is going to give us the... Hold on, that's weaponsmithing. I think it might be urban industry that would make the rangers be ridiculously powerful. Let me go through the building browser. Hold on. Industry. City industry. City builder. Material supplier. No. That's trebuchet. Honor. No. Okay, so it's not that building. Why did I get rid of it? Civic. What would be civic buildings? They shouldn't be the ones to do it. You know what? It could very well be the supply station then. Supply buildings. Yeah, okay, so we want the supply building over here. That's what I thought. Build up Care Andros. And then head back down here. Yeah, we have so many upgrades over here. It's unbelievable. We need a population size of at least 2. One more turn until that's done. We will get a... Let's go for the bakery in the town, and we'll also get another recruitment complex built up over there. We have the royal barracks, which is fine. But I do want to get this one for some, like, archers or something. How's Mirlon doing these days? Mirlon's also doing fine. We'll give them a fountain, give you the trader, and that's pretty much all she wrote. Yeah, I kind of thought that the request was denied. Yes, thank you. Thank you, game. I appreciate it. And I want to get a good 4 set for Faramir now. That way we can go up against the Druidane with Aragorn. We'll have him be the one to deal with all of that. Okay, we're going to try this again. West region. Still don't want to give it to us. They really liked Earthing for some reason. They really like it. Let's go for the fountain again. Go for the market. I believe here is a good idea. I'm going to save Lebanon for a little bit. Not immediate concern. If I were to bring Boromir up out of the settlement, yeah, it's fine. We can bring him back up to the White City. We'll take him to Osgiliath. Okay, you can come here too, so we can recruit some new units for you. We're gonna get rid of these patrollers. They did so well throughout the entire campaign. I'm very, very proud of them. What do we have here? We have 4 swordsmen, we have 2 spearmen, and 2 fountain guards. That's an okay distribution. I'm not gonna worry about it too much, but I do want 2 more trebuchets. Trying to see if there's anything there we can upgrade. Nothing really. How's the Morannon looking? The Morannon's looking fine. We need to at least put 1 person in there so we don't have a violent uprising. And I suppose we can work over here with Lebanon now. Was this one? Sculptor is nice. Let's upgrade into large dockyards, auditorium, fruit cultivator, and also might as well just go for fields. Yeah, why not? Oh, no, don't abandon. Jesus, that was a misclick if I heard a dead one. Unreal. Okay, you get the Fletcher, and yes, it's going to tell us that they denied it again. I'm not sure why they're denying it so much. It could be because it has the resource tied behind it, but I would imagine Cirith Ungol is a region that they would want more, right? I don't know. But I have to keep trying. It's a 50-50 chance. Oh, nice. They cleansed it. Moria's been cleansed. Awesome. Population surplus in Middle Gondor. Okay. We can get rid of this ruin in Cirith Ungol. Let's see what we're at with them. It's deteriorating again. Dale's strength ranking is number 1. We're at 5, and Erebor is 3rd. So who's 4th? Ah, the Woodland Realm. Oh, that's scary. That's actually scary. Okay. Try this again. I will keep going. Up, we got it. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, okay. So Dwarven Township, that's a swap to... That's why it was so good. And then they have goat pens over here. We're going to go for sheep pens instead. Even though I do want to exploit the mine there. Okay, we're going to get rid of this fully. Should be able to hold on to all of this easily. Alright, supply distributor. Going on here. Let's build the University of Minas Tirith. Build up Pelargir a little bit more. We'll get another grain mill over here. Perfect. And this is going to be fine because once we do have the supply distributor and whatnot in Minas Ithil built up, the archers are going to be even more powerful. So I'm essentially building a ridiculously powerful force. Even more so than normal. Because these guys have master-crafted armor, 15%, and weapon strength. So all those put into one is just so good. Still add a provincial governor. Okay. At this point, it is really a toss-up between the Mordor Heartlands and Western Gondor. I feel like I'd be doing Western Gondor a disservice if I don't add anybody now. So, yeah, you're going to go there. And Western Gondor is going to have increased taxes. Why not? Okay, they don't have any soldiers there. We need to work on these ones. I think next turn I will get over here to Western Gondor because I just noticed that that is +9. Yikes. What happens when you're administering such a large realm. But I am going to do my best to see if I can restore Gondor's official borders, their true height. All right, Western Gondor it is. And there's a population surplus in Anorian as well. Okay, Longalen, you can get an upgrade. They had pretty good spearmen and cav over here, so let's do that. We'll get another one built up, and we'll go for... We already have a center here, so let's just put another one because we have a council hall. Finally, good to get over here into the fiefdoms to help them out. What is the fertility over here? It's good. Okay, so... We would get more from that, but then 128 from wealth. Okay, I think the shepherd's still better. Anulon can have a harbor. We no longer need that because that, in fact, is taking out some maintenance from us. And we'll go for... That's agriculture. Yeah, let's do that. So a lot of the money went into Western Gondor over here, which is great. Okay, I think over here in... Dol Amroth, we will get an upgrade. Can we build anything? We can build a recruitment camp. And a supply distributor. Even the center. Build the center. Yeah, the center would probably be the best building to have here. And then an increase in Anorian. What do we want? Let's go for Minas Tirith itself. I have to see which one of these will probably be the best. Maybe another urban industry or some fields? Yeah, the fields might be the best one. We're going to scout out the terrain over here. And there is a destroyed settlement. I can recruit one person to go up there and take it. Matter of fact, the guy that's in Barad Rosnan is doing nothing at the moment, so why don't we just snag you, unless it's going to mess with the public order. It's not. Give you some armor. I want you to come over here to Western Gondor. And let's see what we can do here. Get a center. We can probably get like a trader or something up in there. Oh yeah, all this stuff has been neglected and then some. Oh, I didn't build these? That's bad. What do we have here? Public forum, archives. We have the bakery, trader, and the hall. I kind of feel like the trader is probably the best one here. And we'll give Lynn here one upgrade. Still don't have access to any more Dol Amroth guards. But I could get some more Prince's Coast Guards, which are still pretty beastly units. How are we doing over here? Ah, get rid of that. Totally forgot to build anything here, too. Where's my guy here? Okay, so... Yikes. Hall Guardians? Ooh, wait, look at those stats. Yep. That's crazy. And then they also have Dwarven Burgguard. Nice. Oh, that's not their faction leader. Okay, you can go for Scholar. He went up just like a little bit. So that is their capital, but they don't have anybody sitting on it? That's okay. Matter of fact, the guy that was sitting in Barad Roslan probably isn't a bad ruler. I'm going to keep him around, probably near Minas Tirith instead. Where is he? Go to Minas Tirith. You'll get a good army. Or he has Swan Knights, right? Maybe we can make like a full cav force. That's what I wanted for him, but it didn't really pan out the way that I wanted it to. Okay, you can get the fortified warehouse over there. Thank you. They can get an upgrade. Yeah, because we want everyone to have extra quivers. We want everybody to be as powerful as possible. With Ungol, okay. Let's go for... First of all, delete that. It's meager. It's infertile over here. There's no point. building anything of the sort. Let's build a monument. Oh, we already had a monument. Whoops. Build a center. I'll just recruit somebody over here. We don't have to wait a hell of a lot. I mean, we have him. Yeah, raise army. Yeah, see, I think it might be because I put a lot of them into Knights of the Silver Swan. It could be the reason. I'm not certain. But I want this place. I really want it. Okay, who owns this? So, No Man's Land is also owned by the dwarves? Yeah. I'm curious. They didn't give it. I'm gonna keep trying. I mean, they've conquered everything. I don't see a realm in which I don't at least attempt to snag all of this. Emissary Center. I just want to see a really ridiculously large garrison in Minas Ithil. Okay, sue me. That's what I really want to see. Oh no, wait, I don't want to do that quite yet. Let me go back down over here to see what's going on. A whole bunch of stuff we have to upgrade. Mirlund, at least for now, can get that. We need a population surplus of 2 in order to see to that little issue. And then the settlement of Umbar has indeed been upgraded. We need 1 more over here, so it's fully conquered. And then our dominance score... Also get Captain General. We're getting to that point. Summary. Oh my god, we're almost at 9. Simply by existing. Okay, and Enthor, you can get a sailor. Thank you. So once we reach dominance level of 10, it might just be the end of the campaign. I'm thinking, but I'm not sure. You have to fight some more people, though. Okay, Umbar, you can go ahead and upgrade that, if you please. Don't really worry about any of these. It's not really the immediate concern. Kind of get stuck there, don't they? Okie dokie. I need some archers. We need 5 at least. Oh, we can get some Athelian Rangers then. So what's your problem? How come you couldn't recruit them? Okay, now you have the maximum number. So you can only get 5 Athelian Rangers. Okay, understood. Well, I'm gonna try for that settlement again. They took over another settlement again. What are we at? No, I don't want to gift a region. I forgot to click on it. Whoops. Gimme. Pretty please. Request region. Yep, we got it. Neat. Holy hell, they built this up. Okay. Convert. Oh, that's a lot of stuff, isn't it? That is really a lot of stuff. That is a emissary center. What is this? What is the fertility over here? It's meager? Yikes, dude. Okay, well, at least put the royal barracks. Foundry. Recruitment camp. I'm trying to see. Okay, so we don't need... Or do we? No, I don't think we do. Those are mushroom plantations and supply center. Screw it. You know what? Keep those. I want to convert that first. Yeah, so we essentially have expanded by buying out settlements. That's literally what's been happening. Hilarious. Did we build the beacons? We're working on it. Totally forgot that that's also a thing there too. Osgiliath has been fully restored. And it looks nice on the campaign map. I don't think it has any ruins. Or it never had any ruins. I'm not sure. Not really sure at all.
Soldiers of Gondor.
Alright, you can get a Lord of the Fiefdoms. Probably be a good idea for you. Sometimes diplomacy is the best way of going about getting settlements. And Dale wants to trade with us? Look at the trade agreement. Oh, buddy. That's so good. That's some good eating. Look at his force. That's powerful. Okay, and we are going to make more money out of that too. Minas Tirith, let's go for a center. think that's probably a better one. Kith Ungol can have another upgrade. Let's go for that iron deposit over there in Durthang. I will go ahead and do this. What is the next settlement I could try to snag? I didn't necessarily want to go further up, though. I don't want Niriost. I want to go this way, because historically, if you take it that way, Gondor's borders did extend all the way toward the Sea of Rune and Dorwinion, which I'm trying to simulate here to the best of my ability without having to fight anyone. Because at this point, I don't really want to fight the forces of good, except for Rohan, honestly. Which I think they were invaded. Yeah. They were invaded, and they did lose. So, that's hilarious. Okay, in Aragorn's force, I need at least 5 archers? Yeah. 5. Yep. And then we're going to get 2 cav. We're going to go down to Dol Amroth for that one. And then where is this guy? Where's Boromir at? This guy can also go up. Boromir is coming. I'm going to get rid of these, in fact. Save us on some maintenance costs. And we'll get rid of you, too. Let's take a look-see as well. Fiefdom units, so we can get some more Athelian refugees. I don't want to get rid of the Blackroot Vale archers, because that guy's rank 7, and these others are rank 6 and 5, respectively. So I'm probably going to hand them off to them. Let's go for the sculptor here, and then we'll also build a cattle herder. Don't have much money to play with at the moment. And the Dunlending tribes are still alive. They're just a vassal state of Rohan, which is kind of cool. I do like that little bit that the AI legitimately did by itself, so that's pretty sick. Okay, we are also going to need to upgrade something over here. Calimbel could probably be the... Well, we'll get 2. Calimbel and Mortimer would be the 2 places to get upgrades. And over here in Lon Ravel, the best place ever. The goats. Legit. This garrison was the goat. His army just is pissing me off. I don't know what to do. I legit don't know what to do. Oh, we also need to build up Tirith Ayar and Dol Amroth itself. Yep. Keep working. Keep working. Sometimes it's not bad just to have chill Total War type settings, you know? Administering the Empire, building a whole bunch, and just talking. Okay, Barad-dûr has been cleansed. That's crazy. By Dunedain Kingdoms. Okay, not by the dwarves, by us. That's nice. Let's go for... you know, a Traveler's Lodge would probably be the best here along the bakery. Yeah, let's go for the bakery. You get the best quality bread from Durthang, okay? Don't let anybody tell you it's questionable or anything of the sort, alright? It is the best place ever. Recruitment of captains, the granary, royal court. Wow. University here. Let's go for the fairground, because I think this region is a really good one between Dale, Erebor, and the elves for trade. Again, a little bit of roleplay thrown into that. No garrison quite yet, but I will go ahead and build up the emissary center, the fruit cultivator, or the cattle pens. I kind of am impartial to the cattle pen. You can go for the foundry. Swap you to the fruit cultivator now. This can go to the supply station. I think that's a good idea. This being the logistics. Logistics and this are the exact same thing. So get rid of that. Swap this instead. And then you and you can both be swapped over to an economic type building, because we're going to build the royal barracks there. That's a little bit better. Okay, his force is good. We just need to build one more turn for that, one more turn for that. What else can we get here? Well, come down here. Let's see what we can do. Build a logging enterprise. No longer really need that, but I'm going to build royal court there. And then the commercial shipyard. Blood of the Westernies, you can come up here. And Boromir, you can also come up here. We're going to get rid of these units. Make our life a little bit easier. Getting a more balanced approach. upgrade all of them once we have the money. Why didn't it say we have the money? Oh, because it's literally 2,000. I'm at 1,949. Joy. One more turn until we get over to that region and colonize. We can still get a governor. Okay. Oh boy. At this point, No Man's Land has to be the one to go with. We'll go for you. Or actually, Mordor Heartlands. Yeah, that's probably going to be better. And over here, we will go for the control, just so we don't lose any literal control over the region. It's so immersive. I love it. Just building up a little bit, and then we will go to war probably in the next episode. There's not much else that really needs to be done. Oh, well, there we go. We won. The long victory. I will continue it for a little while longer. I think that's the best way of going about it. Yep. Because I do want to take out the Druidane. I do want to see how much more I can take just by seeing what's there and what's available. But dominance score of 10. We did it. Hell yeah.
Stand ready.
Alright, first and foremost, upgrade all of them to have good armor. Next, we need to upgrade that logistics center.
Gondor must stand
Same with you clowns. Good.
ready.
I think Aragorn should go down to Dol Amroth to get some Av. Seems the army might be a little bit imbalanced. I think I'll get rid of one of the trebuchets in favor of 3 cav units that'll come from Dol Amroth. There and there. Get a commercial shipyard, get a foundry, and build a trader. I think that's a good distribution in Dol Amroth proper. And then we need to get population boost of 3 for you. That built up here.
Prepare for battle. Press on.
Oh, we did it. The War of the Ring has been successful for us. Do nothing because I don't have the money. I hope it'll let me read what that all text was once the end turns over. Oh, damn. The event message is gone. Shoot. But nevertheless, we did win. That's great. It was definitely a slog. And now this region is ours. We can go ahead and fix that up. So both of these ones belong to the Druidane, which we're going to inevitably kill off. You can have some fields. Not going to do much over there. It's going to take forever for him to come up. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to recruit some cav for... Oh, there we go. There's some Knights of the Silver Swan. Okay, well, 3 Knights of the Silver Swan. And then we're going to transfer them into his army. Do we want to do that or keep them? No, I want to keep them for Immerhill. I really want to keep them for Immerhill. 2 Gondor Spear Cav and 1 or 2 sword. No, we're going to need 3. We'll keep Aragorn right here.
Make haste.
And then, can we still not go and recruit these units? No, because we just don't have the Beacons of Gondor event happen. I mean, we essentially destroyed the enemy so damn fast. And the main enemy being Mordor, so that is legit why that's not firing. Okay, let's get a large winery, because who never gonna say no to that? Build that here. This here. And you're in Tarnost. You can build a monument. Need a monument to our glory, right? It's -1 down here. Why? It is non-faction influence and difficulty level plus natural tendency. Okay. Well, I think once we do this, it'll also increase our control, and that's going to be an additional 3 turns, so that's nice. Okay, bring you up. Thank you. I always loved it back in the day to have cav armies, just straight up cav armies.
Soldiers of Gondor.
So I think I might try to do that here. Our entire realm is huge. It's gonna be #1 on the faction ranking. Obviously, rebuild the stuff over here. Okay, siege engine, don't really care about it. But now, Imrahil and his swan host. Okay, yep. Let's go all the way. Yeah, he's gonna be the one to bring all that over. Or we can get another guy to do it. Yeah, let's have a lackey to do it. You're gonna take these 3 to the king. Because he just has Cav in his army, he'll be pretty fast to get over there, I think. That will give you some upgrades, will be nice. Some Swan Knights, and then get rid of 1 Princess Sergeant in favor of another Swan Knight, and I'm guessing you can only have 5, correct? I will just do a quick test. Get rid of them. No! You can have more? Okay, hold on. Hold everything. Are we legitimately just gonna go and trample all of the Druidane with Knights of the Silver Swan? Dude, I'm for it, okay? I'm for it. There's no recruitment limit on them. Let's go. Yes! Oh, that's gonna be sick. We'll just have, like, 2 trebuchets, and everything else is gonna be Swan Knights. They're gonna destroy everything in sight. Oh my god. Awesome. Another governor? Really? Oh, we can get 2. Well, that's kind of sick. More than likely, we'll have to swap them out later on. No Man's Land for sure. Okay, you here. Yeah, get rid of that. Get rid of that. That can swap. No, I don't want that. I want this. Thank you. This can be swapped to public order. We have buildings that are going to convert the populace. That's what the monument is for here. Okay, and then the other one here, we definitely need to swap the public order in this region. And we have copper over there. Ooh, that's nice. I do love me some copper. Center here. That there. Good. Still working pretty decent over here. Lon Revelis, that's a military wharf. I think just based off of how many times we fought here, we should keep it. Get the Traveler's Lodge, because there's going to be a lot of stories that happens from down here. Food stores, looking good. And then you'll move up next time. Imrahil and Faramir are going to be the only 2 to deal with the Druidane then. That's going to be so awesome. I have to make sure Erebor doesn't hate me. Recruit artillery. Okay, don't even care about that. Boromir, come up, please. How are we looking on this? 3 turns until that's done. You might as well go and, like, stand in Minas Ithil, probably. Get some food stores over there. Minas Tirith can get an upgrade. What do we want? I think the hall... Wait, which is the building that goes towards the Royal Hall? This is part of the Civic... So the Public Forum goes into the Great Hall. That goes into the Royal Court. And that goes for a Citadel. Okay, so we want the Hall. Okay. Thank you. Because that is a beastly building right over there. And we want that. For immersion purposes, right? Absolutely. Alright, you are going to force march all the way over to here. 3 turns. Aragorn will have his force ready to go. I'm getting rid of all of them. Well, I'll get rid of the archers first. So wait, how can I recruit a whole bunch of Swan Knights, but I can't recruit more Citadel Guards? Oh my god. This is insane. Wait, where's that? Here, you're gonna go there. You're gonna help him. That army is gonna be insane. Right, good, good, good. You here. Get 2 centers built. 1 center and 1 monument, because we want to change the alignment here as quickly as possible. We're working on it, so that's good. And Kirith Ungol is still doing fine. What about down here? Bombard 1 more turn until it's fully rebuilt. Go for the trader here. Go for the Traveler's Lodge here. Ceramist and food stores. Outrider Station, we don't really need it. I don't think the Haradrim are going to fight us ever again. But we'll keep the building there just for the time being as we continue. Unassigned followers, Angbor. Go for Fletcher. 30,000 per turn is ridiculous. Actually ridiculous. There's nothing that's really stopping us from getting up to strength ranking 1 besides me just deciding to spend all the money on Knights of the Silver Swan and upgrades. Holy shit. Get rid of these too. This is the true Swan host of Belfast. Look at all the Knights of the Silver Swan. Hell yeah, dude. God, do I love this universe. Alright, how's this stuff looking? Pretty good, pretty good. Minas Tirith also pretty good. Are we done with this? You might as well go to Karandros. You haven't done, like, anything. And you can go to Osgiliath. Oh, right. You need to come back out in order to give those to him. Sorry, I now remember. Okay, the central area. Let's go for a hull for you. Get you... No, swap that out to a harbor inland here. Don't care about that anymore. Build that, build that, build that. Fountain, please. I do like me some fountains. And Tarnost, everything is just building. So immersive, I love it. They're the trample the enemy. The only thing that's going to slow us down are the trebuchets, but that's fine. Beef Lord. Okay, Turgon, you here. You might as well go for Gondorian Stonemasons. Yeah. You can go Lord of the Fiefdoms, and you can also have Lord of the Fiefdoms. Thank you. What's the next settlement here? It would technically be Duathar or Adrianost. So Adrianost is held by Dale, and Dale really likes us now, so maybe we can... Dale has 42 regions. Holy crap. Okay. That's insane. I want more fountain guards. The heck, man. What does that tooltip there say? Exceptionally trained. Okay. 4 stamina. Yeah, that makes sense. I think some are limited, but not all. Because, I mean, in comparison, tell me that Swan Knights are going to do, like, not do well in comparison to them. They're both tier 4 units. Yikes. Okay. It's going to be so much fun. I'm excited. I might have this episode go like a little bit longer, just so I can get Imrahil over there as quickly as possible. Probably get Faramir an army as well, and head over there. Support the army. One more turn until we have a full host of Swan Knights along with Prince Imrahil. He does actually need to come up to Minas Tirith for the better armor. Okay, so you come and stand over here. So Faramir can give you these 3. Might as well give you the Athelian refugees as well. He now has all of his Athelian rangers, so that's 1. Upgrade them. Okay. I hate it that we still have this little bit of attrition situation over here. Even though the region has been cleansed. So, I don't know. Probably something to fix later on. Oh, look at what I have here now. Citadel Guards. Excuse me? Okay, so now where are the Fountain Guards at? I have a question. I have a lot of questions. Oh, okay, so now you just decide that I can recruit them? Now it's allowed? It's okay? I can do this? Yep, okay. I can recruit more Fountain Guards. Okay. Not opposed to this. Not opposed to this at all. There's what you're going to do. You are going to take a majority of the Sons of Elendil. You are going to take all of them. Okay. What else is left over here? Gondor archers. So, can we get more Thilian rangers then? Is that possible? Yeah. What is happening? Okay, you know what? Sometimes I should just not say anything and let it go with the flow. Alright, so a good balanced force. Let's go with 4 or 5 Fountain Guards, and then Citadel Guards as well. And we can swap out Gondor Archers for Thilian Rangers. I think that's probably the better way of going about it. What's their stats? So, weapon damage, that's at 41. Oh my god, just look at the difference in between. Yikes. Okay, so I hate to do this, but you guys gotta go. Ithilien Rangers are where it's at. His army's gonna get completely changed out. And then we want Citadel Guards. So we'll go with 5 Citadel Guards, 5 Fountain Guards. Or 5 of them. You know, 4 Fountain Guards, 4 of those, and then once our cav is here, then they'll form the last bits. Have to do all the little switcheroonies. 2 more for there. Okay, 4 long. And this guy, Dol Amroth Veteran, you can go for that too. What else we need down here? For Fairground, we can go for all these first before we do the large city upgrade. I have to, like, fix all of this. This is how I play. No real action necessary, but you do get a lot of changes and you get, like, crazy-ass armies. Maybe it's just trying to get out of the previous patch. That might be the reason. Okay, so now they all have extra quivers. He also has extra quivers. Pretty good. He's still recruiting, so we're not going to move him. He can just big chill over here. They can go to Karandros. He is going to have to get some more units anyway. After the king obviously has recruited his new force. And we are good here, so we can bring Imrahil. Oh my god. Wait. They all have now mastercrafted armor. Okay. Nope. Nope, he's fine. He's fine. The Swan host of Belfast is now on the move. We want to go to, like, here. Did we move? Oh, yeah, we did. Not a bunch, but we did. Alright. Next one over here. Probably should go for another center. So many upgrades. So much money. So much immersion. Go for... Where's the public order type stuff? Or you might as well go for the Hunters of the Amphilas just for food-related items. Okay, here, on the other hand, we do need to convert the region. That's the big problem. It is going up for us, but not to the level that we need it to. Until we have reinforcements to get over here to help out, we need to at least get that going. This army's going to be ridiculous. Strength ranking 1 coming up. Oh, he's got to chase him now. Totally forgot about him, too. So he'll go a little bit further forward. The trebuchets will slow us down. Non-aggression pact? Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, now everyone's term in office is over. Okay, yep, thank you. Yeah, we'll make it in time. Great. Oh, we'll also go by sea. The sea lanes are pretty secure now. Okay, Pelargir, what can we upgrade here? Well, do this first. Get with Ungol, Durthang get the iron mines. Need over here. Anything? Could upgrade some of this stuff too. Not as important this, but I'll go for a burial ground and a fountain. Just to convert. We need more food. Commercial shipyard, grain mill, Nimrus. What can we build over here in Nimrus? We can build a town. Need the food. Cattle pens, food stores. Yeah, that's where a lot of the food consumption is going towards. And I believe now we can provide Aragorn with his cav.
Move out!
Good.
Soldiers of Gondor!
Alright, that is a beastly army there too. Go and upgrade them with better
Stand
weapons
ready!
and armor. And we're going to bring them here so they can get an upgrade with the rest of the stuff that they need.
Gondor!
And then, really, he can just go. We don't need him.
Prepare for battle! Soldiers of Gondor! Stand ready!
And Faramir, you can stand here and get ready to get your own force going. A ridiculously powerful force. Not as strong as the other guys. Unless we want to. We want to. Get rid of all of them.
Men of Gondor!
They fought long and hard.
Gondor!
They deserve some rest. 1,000 to upgrade all of them. He'll get an army on par with what Aragorn has. Fountain guards and Citadel guards coming up. Go like in an extra 10 minutes in order to make sure that happens.
Stand ready!
Lord knows we have the money, we can do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Fountain guards. 1, 4. I don't know if I really want to invest much in his army. Unfortunately, I wish I could get some of these scouts, but it's not happening. 3 cav units. I'll probably just recruit them on the march going over in that direction.
Prepare for battle!
I didn't build a stable over here, nor was I really planning on it, so not a big deal. Alright, are we working on upgrading these two? Yep, Dol Amroth and Tidith Ayar, please. And then upgrade Lon Revelis to a town. That's fantastic. Everything over here is also looking mighty fine. Calimbel also looking good. What are we doing here? Let's go for a recruitment complex over there in Western Gondor. And press the end turn. I think we can get up to like 100 or 200 turns before we can just end today's episode off. And we'll see how many more are going to come after it. How are we doing here? Okay, so Fountain, we definitely want the upgrade. Let's go for the copper deposit. Let's also build up the small town. And then see how many of these things we can upgrade. 1, 2. Large dockyards, please. Farmstead. Grain mill. Because our food went down from like in the thousands now over to 733. I feel like I just want to get in the water. Yeah, I feel like I just want to get into the water. That's... It's relatively the same amount of time. Yeah, there's no real difference me going into the water than his current track, so we'll just keep him going as is. And then this champion is going to go into Faramir's army to help him out.
Stand ready!
And then he'll march over in this direction anyway, next turn. Get a couple of them to have some upgrades for extra quivers.
Stand ready!
I want to check our strength ranking after this. Go for the hunter, and you for the fiefdoms. Great. +2 here. We can destroy that bit over there in Durthang. Actually, let's wait for this one here. Go, Imrahil, go! Such an awesome army. Oh my god, I'm excited. They're legitimately going to trample them. There's nothing that can stop this force except a metric ton of spears. Okay, what can we get here? Melee defense when under siege and parent army. Sergeant, rally action, spy morale. Prudence, campaign line of sight, campaign movement range. That's pretty good, especially with this force that needs to get over there as quickly as possible. Alright, buddy. You're going on a long march. Or we can just take the sea lane. Yeah, let's take the sea lane. You're going to go to Lon Revelis, and then you will meet this guy there. Miss Ithil can have an upgrade. Absolutely. Go for a center in here as well. Still working on that one. And then these two guys can also get an upgrade. And you can stand in Minas Tirith. That is pretty much the most powerful force that we have at present, followed by Faramir's. And Faramir will do well. I'm pretty sure he'll do well. Trying to see what the best possible spots to upgrade would be. Go for a haul over here in Dol Amroth. These guys are all good. Spinning mill. Yeah, go for... Oh, yeah, our food stocks went straight up. Council, fairground, city, town. Don't have enough. And last turn before we end off today's episode, I think... Also do have an upgrade here. Don't know why it's not giving it to me. I think it's just because we need to build something first. Lure the fiefdoms, great. So, I do hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Definitely was on a little bit, I guess, on the boring side of things because we had to work along the campaign map. But in the next episode, we are going to be going up against the Druidane. And I think after we've fully killed them off and colonized all the way up to Londare and hopefully snagged a couple of other regions away from Erebor, I think that's where we'll call it for this series because there's really not much else that we can do. So, till next time, thank you so much. Please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell button, sharing it with your friends. And I'll catch you in the next episode, my Rantians.